Good morning, dear students. Today I'm here again with a chapter called Cubes and Cube Root. Okay, this is for class 8 tutorial. Now today we'll discuss about this chapter. Okay, let's start now. According to the definition given by the book, it says that if a number is multiplied by itself twice, the result is a cubed number or a cube. Now let's understand with the help of example. Okay, now just like the square root says a number multiplied by itself just once. Okay, that means 2 into 2 gave us 2 raised to the power 2, which means that this indicates the bigger 2 indicates the base, the bigger number, which is being multiplied 2 times. The power indicates number of times. Yeah, number of times. In the same way, cube also means that a number multiplied by itself, a repeated multiplication of a number but 2 times. Okay, I'm taking 2 over here, I'm multiplying itself but 2 times. 2 multiplied by 2 into 2. As you can see, number of times I'm multiplying is actually 3. Okay, so if I multiply a number 3 times by itself, it will give us 2 raised to the power 3. That means 2 raised to the power 3 or 2 to the power 3. This is how we read. Okay, this is the meaning of the cube root, a number which is being multiplied itself twice. Same number multiplied itself twice will result in 2 raised to the power 3. Okay, now we can also take an example of a variables. A multiplied by a multiplied by a will result in a raised to the power, number of times is 3. 3 times I'm multiplying. 3 numbers I'm multiplying by itself. Can you see that? Which is also same, for example, for fractions. 1 by 2 multiplied by 1 by 2 multiplied by 1 by 2 multiplied by 1 by 2 will result in 1 by 2 raised to the power 3. 1 by 2 I'm multiplying 3 times. So please do not panic if you see a fraction with a cube. The meaning is exactly the same. Half is we have to multiply 3 times. If I expand, this is the result. Okay, now let's continue. Now again, if I take 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3, okay, which can also be written as 3 raised to the power 3. Yeah, do you agree? Yes, 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3, which can also be written as 3 raised to the power 3. The result is how much? 3 into 3 is 9, 9 into 3 goes to 27. Okay, this also means that 3 raised to the power 3 indicates 27. If I expand and multiply, I'll get 27 as the result. Therefore, this 3 is actually the cube root of 27. 3 is the cube root of 27. Now how do you write cube root? This 3 will go this side and become this sign, cube 3, and this radicand 27 in total is called cube root. The cube root of 27 is nothing but 3. You do understand? Okay, similarly I can write now directly, let's say 2 raised to the power 3 will give us how much? Will give us 2 into 2 into 2 will give us 2 raised to the power 3. If I multiply this 3 times, you'll get 8, which means that 2 is actually the cube root of, how do you write cube root? Cube, this symbol, radical sign, and 3 over here in the front, small 3 here in the front, and then a number inside. It means 2 is cube root of 8. Okay, similarly I can take example of 1 by 2, okay, bracket raised to the power 3. What does it mean? That means I have to multiply this 1 by 2 how many times? 3 times. 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. Yeah, so what is the result? 1 by 2 bracket the power cube is how much? 1 into 1 into 1 equals to 1, and then 2 into 2 into 2 equals to 8. This means that the cube root of 1 by 2 is the cube root of 1 by 8. 1 by 2 is the cube root of 1 by 8. So I hope you've got the idea about what the cube root is. Okay, now if you want me to revise, I can revise. A cube root means a number multiplied by itself how many times? Twice. So that means I choose a number over here as 2, and then I multiply twice, 1 and 2. Actually in total I'm multiplying 3 times. Yeah, but if you convert into sentence, a number which is being multiplied twice will give us a cube number. Alright, now the next part of the next topic I want to cover over here is methods of finding the cube root. The first method will again be same as the method for the square roots. Okay, that is prime factorization method. Now let's see prime factorization method. Prime factor, F-A-C-T-O, prime factorization method. Okay, so let's talk about this method now. Now in the same way, just like we did for square roots, we're going to do in the same way. Now if I choose one number, let's say 512, okay, what is the cube root of this? They will ask question like this: what is the cube root of 512? You will use the prime factorization method to find the answer. Okay, now let's do this. 512, okay, and then let's use prime factorization method. Let's start with the lowest number, that is 2. 2 into 2 equals to 4, carry over 1. 2 into 5 equals to 10, carry over 1. 2 into 6 equals to 12. Okay, let's continue. 2 into 1 equals to 2. 2 into 2 equals to 4. 2 into 8 equals to 16. Okay, next 2 into 6 equals to 12. 2 into 4 equals to 8. Okay, still divisible. 2 into 3 equals to 6. 2 into 2 equals to 4. Yeah, still divisible by 2 only. 2 into 1 equals to 2. 2 into 6 equals to 12. Yes. 2 into 8 equals to 16. Still divisible by 2. 2 into 4 equals to 8. And then 2 into 2. And then 2 into 1. Now let's count the number of factors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That means we have got, for prime factorization, or by prime factorization method, we've got the factors for 512. Okay, cube root of 512, we can write like this, is equals to 9 times I have to multiply 2. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's continue. Into 2 into 2 into 2. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and last one time. So these are the factors of 512. Now, as you have already learned that cube is multiplication of a number, but only 2 times. So find that we have to form a triplets. In square root we form a pair. Yeah, now we form a triplets, pair of triplets number. As you can see, they are perfect triplets to one another, which also give us a hint that 512 is a perfect cube. By what number? But the question arises, by what number? We'll find that. The triplets will write all triplets. This triplet you'll write 2, and then another triplet 2, and then another triplet 2. So let's multiply these 3 numbers. 2 into 2 equals to 4, 4 equals to 2 equals to 8. This means that the cube root of 512 is nothing but 8, which also means that if I multiply 8 into 8 into 8, the result is 512. Is that okay? So this is how we find the cube root of a number by a prime factorization method. Okay, I'll show you another example now. I choose one more number. Let's say 864. This is the example given in your book. Let's take this 864. The question is, find the cube root of 864. Now, we don't know whether this number is a perfect cube or not. Now, with the help of prime factorization, we will be able to know that this number is this number a prime factorized, perfect cube or not a perfect cube. Let's do this. 864. Okay, let's start with 2. 2 into 4 is equals to 8. 2 into 3 is equals to 6. 2 into 2 is equals to 4. Still divisible by 2. 2 into 1, 2 into 2 equals to 4. 2 into 1 equals to 2. 2 into 6 is equals to 12. Okay, now I think it is divisible. 2 into 1 equals to 2. 2 into 0 equals to 0. 2 into 8 is equals to 16. Do not forget that. Okay, this is a crucial step over here. 2 into 5 is equals to 10. 2 is equals to 4 is equals to 8. Yeah, 2 into 2 is equals to 4. 2 into 7 is equals to 14. And then this number is not divisible by 2. The next number will become 3. 3 into 9 is equals to 27. And then 3 into 3 is equals to 9. And then 3 into 1 is equals to 3. Okay, now the factors for 864 is what? Factors for 864 is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 twos. 1, okay, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we have 1, 2, 3 pairs of 3. 3 into 3 into 3. These are the numbers. Okay, so let's form a triplet. This will form a triplet, and this will form a triplet. And as you can see, this is not forming a triplet. This gives us an idea that 864 is not a perfect cube. Now, when you cannot form a triplets, and then you find one odd number, that this indicates that this is a triplet number. Okay, so hence 864 is not a perfect cube. You cannot find the cube root of 864. Okay, now next, in the same way, you can do many sums, which is given in exercise and page number exercise 4. Okay, there are lots of easy sums. You can just simplify. Question number 1, find the value of the following: 5 by 6 to the power cube. You can do all these sums. Yes, another concept I want to discuss, I think I missed out that part, is this. Now, it's not always mandatory that the number is always positive. You can also get minus a into minus a into minus a. You can also multiply a negative number. Okay, what will be the result? Minus into minus is plus, plus into minus is equals to minus. Your answer will come in minus, and then a you're multiplying 3 times. That means a raised to the power minus a raised to the power 3 times. Similarly, minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2 is equals to 2 minus into minus plus, plus and minus minus. Okay, 2 into 2 equals 4, 4 into 2 equals 2, 8 minus 8 is your answer. Okay, which can also be written as minus 2 to the power cube is equals to minus 8. The concept is same. Similarly, I can take one more example, like what is minus 1 by 2 to the power cube, which also means that minus 1 by 2 multiplied by minus 1 by 2 multiplied by minus 1 by 2. 3 times after multiply this. Minus into minus plus, plus into minus is equals to minus. Your answer will come in minus, and 1 into 1 equals to 1, and 2 into 2 equals to 8. Therefore, your answer is equals to 1 by 8. Now, if you have noticed something over here, if you are multiplying a negative number by itself 3 times, your answer will also be in negative. Similarly, if you take a positive number, your answer will also be in positive. This means that the cube of a positive number is always a positive number, and that of a negative number is always a negative number, which means if we multiply a negative number 3 times, your answer will also result with a negative sign. If you multiply a positive number, let's see over here, 2 into 2 into 2, your answer will also be in positive only. Please note this. Next time, you don't have to think so much. If you are finding a cube root of a negative number, directly your answer will be negative. Okay, you don't have to do minus into minus plus, plus into minus minus. All that is not necessary. You just have to see if it's a negative number you're multiplying 3 times, your answer will definitely result in negative only. If it's positive, definitely in positive number. Okay, so this is how we do a cube root. This is the concept of a cube number. Okay, now I'm going to make another video. In that video, I'm going to cover some of the difficult sums, of large cube roots. How to find the cube root of a large number like 6-digit number, 5-digit number. So in that video, you will learn how to find the cube root of a bigger digit numbers. Please make sure you watch that video. I hope this video is helpful, is helping. I hope all my videos are helping you guys. If it's not helping, then please let me know. Then please feel free to message me. I'll help you wherever it is necessary.